like that. Okay, so here's the deal. What I want to share with you real quick before I jump into this macaroni and cheese is I'm putting a little bit of a spin on it, but I'm keeping it somewhat traditional, okay? I've got condensed milk, I've got regular milk, I've got some unsalted butter, I've got some Parmesan cheese, I've got some feta cheese, some white cheddar cheese, some jack cheese, and some sharp cheddar cheese, okay? I got some breadcrumbs, a little seasoning salt, and of course my eggs, okay? So, let's get started. You know my pasta's hot because I just pulled it out. You take this butter and you get that in there now, okay? Because the pasta's hot and it's gonna go ahead and melt the butter, which is what I wanted to do, okay? And while that starts to melt, I start to reminisce a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying, as a kid, we get into arguments, and I got a big family, you know, 4 girls running around the house, plus your cousins. It just gets heated up, you know what I'm saying? So my mother would say, get in the kitchen, everybody make something. So basically what I'm saying is, get it together. If you got a problem, do it over food, everybody get involved, okay? Now, I got my eggs here, I'm gonna beat these first, okay? So I got my eggs and my milk, okay? Now I want you to beat that in so that it all comes together, okay? I don't want it separate, okay? And the condensed milk is gonna give you some flavor, okay? Cool. Take this and pour it right in, okay? Just like that. Now, this is gonna ensure that my macaroni stays nice and moist, okay? Because I got my butter and all my liquids in there, okay? So mix this baby around just for a second, all right? Okay. Now, I'm gonna start to add my cheese. So start with some Parmesan cheese. I want you to go crazy with this, you know what I'm saying? It's macaroni and cheese, so put as much as you want. You can't hurt it. My feta cheese. And if you feel like you put a little too much cheese, add a little more milk. Okay, get my white cheddar in there. Okay, now I'm doing 5 macaroni and cheese. You can do 7, you can do 9, you can do 3, whatever you want to do. Okay, it's all up to you. Macaroni and cheese, baby. Okay, yo, I'm telling you, the funny thing about this is, when you're growing up in the South, everybody's making macaroni and cheese, the whole neighborhood. Sunday after church, the neighbor macaroni and cheese, auntie macaroni and cheese. Even the peanut man was selling macaroni and cheese in a cup. Okay, get that baby all mixed up, okay? Because I don't want the cheese to clump up, and you can only do that by making sure that it's all mixed in, okay? So see, check it out. It's all nice and even. Egg, milk, butter, cheese, okay? Now, a little salt, a little seasoning salt, okay? Now keep in mind, you can season this a little less because people are probably gonna season it once they cut into it anyway, okay? Okay, so keep in mind, when making all the great things that comes with macaroni and cheese, whether you're doing smothered pork chops or smothered chicken or baked chicken, whatever you do in your household, remember, this is only gonna be a part of the show, not the start of the show. So it doesn't have to be seasoned that much, okay? Because everything complements. The great thing about good Southern dishes is one complements the other, okay? Macaroni and cheese, smothered pork chops. Macaroni and cheese, oxtails. Macaroni and cheese, chicken, candied yams, greens, whatever you're doing, okay? So that's what's up with that. Now, take your oven-friendly casserole dish, okay, and you lay it down. And this is when you get creative. This is when you call your little nephew who's like 11, 12 years old, who's running around in the yard, ain't doing nothing. You say, hey, boy, come in here. And you get him, you put this cheese in his hand, and you have him do a little something like this, okay? That's what you do. You let him know it's 5 cheese macaroni. So you can go a little crazy with it, okay? I'm gonna put a little cheese on the bottom so that when I get into this, it's cheesy at the top and cheesy at the bottom, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Take a ladle like this, and you pick this up, okay? Now, okay, just like that, just ladle it in, just like that, okay? Very simple. Okay, and the good thing about this is you start to control the consistency. You're looking at it as it goes in. Okay, so if you feel like it needs more milk, see it, more cheese you can see it, okay? All right, now that's all I'm doing. Super simple, baby. You know how I like to do it. And if it gets a little messy, no worries, because that's what's happening when you're really cooking, okay? Do a little more. Okay. Now, I want to see if you have a rubber spatula at home, okay? And if you don't, you call me, I'll send you one, all right? Just like that. Nice and even, and the reason why is because I want it to cook nice and even, okay? So once I present it, I got a beautiful cheesy top, okay? Take a little more of that cheese. Let's go feta. Okay? Sharp cheddar cheese. All right? Yo, and once you get about to here, what you start thinking about is how good that 5 cheese macaroni is gonna taste to you. Okay? Now, you take this like this right here, and you put this baby in the oven for about 30, 40 minutes at about 325. Keep your eyes on it, okay? It's super simple, baby. It's just recipes from my grandmother's kitchen. Doing my thing, and wait till you see what's up with the oxtails and the cornbread mashed potatoes, baby. It's your boy G Garvin, and don't you go nowhere.
For people on the go, there's GoToBank, the ultimate banking app. With no monthly fees with direct deposit. Your go-to for security with fraud alerts. Lock and unlock your card. Your go-to for value with a free ATM network.